Hey YouTubers, welcome back to my channel, Mo Hunt Silver. We have another nickel hunt for you guys. I was able to score a circulated box of nickels today, and I did check all the ends here. I didn't see anything fancy at all, but we do have a pretty good mix between older and looks like we might have some newer. And I believe I did see some 2022 enders in here, so we got a good mix of old and new. So we'll be checking for any DDOs, you know, maybe any proofs, any buffaloes, maybe a V-nickel, who knows. Anything we can find that's good. We got our microscope we can put them under so we can get up close and look at them real nice. And I was going to have a dime hunt to also add to my video I'm trying to do, but I got another box of uncirculated dimes. These are all 2022 Phillies. So that won't be a very good hunt. I'll probably end up just keeping maybe a roll, and that'll be that with that box. But I'll get this dime box cleared off this table here and get this one pushed to the side, and we'll get into this first roll and hopefully we'll find something good. If not, I'll see you when I do. Alright, we're back. This is out of roll number 2. Roll number 1 didn't have any finds in it, but roll number 2 gave us a 1941, and that will be a Philadelphia. And as you can see, it is pretty trashed on both sides. She's toasty. Alright, we'll keep going. Okay, our next find will come out of roll number 3. We actually found a 1958, which is pretty common if it's a Denver, but if it's the Philadelphia, it's actually not very common at all. And being on the East Coast, I actually don't find very many of these. I actually find more of the Denvers for sure. So, pretty cool. Very next roll finished up here, number 7. And we have a 1940. And that will be a Philadelphia, and that one's in pretty rough shape. Yeah. Alright, well, we didn't get anything in roll number 8, but roll number 9 here will give us this fairly circulated 1947. And that's going to be a Denver. So I'll make 40s number 3 for this box so far. Very next roll, make that 40s number 4, because now we got a 49 here. Pretty average circulation again. And that one's going to be a Philadelphia. Very next roll. And wow. Cool find. Check it out. But man, oh man, is it slick. So I'm going to put some nickel date on each side of this to see if it has a mint mark and see if we can get a date off of it. But it is pretty slick, so we'll have to see. I'll be right back. Alright, I got the Buffalo nickel here nickel-dated, and I'll tell you, it was a bugger because of how worn this thing is, how slick it is here. I had to nickel-date it twice on each side. But you can see here barely that is a 1916. You can just barely make out that 6 there at the end. And I was going back and forth between an 18 and a 16, but that definitely looks more like a 6 now. And the mint mark back here is very hard to see, but I had to put it under my loupe, and you can just barely make out that is an S. So we got a 1916 San Francisco right there, very worn. And if we go to our red book right here, 1916S is a little under 12 million. So it's not a super rare find, but I'll take it though. It's a Buffalo nickel. Alright, very next roll again, after the Buffalo roll nickel here. This is roll number 12 we're on. And we got 2 more 50s nickels to add to the pile. 51, that's going to be a Denver. And then we also have here a 1953. And that is also a Denver. So that'll give us now 4 50s nickels total for the box so far. And we'll move on to roll number 13 and see if that has anything. Right, well, I went through a couple more rolls. I'm up to roll number 19 right now. And we got two more 50s here. We got 1952. That's going to be a Philly. And then we ended up getting another 1952. Oop, there we go. Which is also going to be a Philly. And then the last roll I just did, which was 18. We got this 1941 here, and this is actually in pretty decent shape. I'll flip it over. And that's a Denver. And yeah, you can see a couple steps there. I'm going to put this under the scope quick, just take a look at it. There we go. But yeah, check that out. There's actually still a few steps on the building here. That's not in bad shape. I'll definitely take that one. All right. All right, and then roll number 19 is going to give us two more from the 50s here. We got a pretty beat up 1955, and that's going to be a Denver. And then we got a 1954, which is going to be a Philly. All right, roll number 21 is going to give us our second 1951 nickel here. Pretty worn down, pretty beat up. But that's going to be another Denver, too. So that's our second one of those as well. Alrighty. Roll number 23 is going to give us two more 50s nickels here. We have a 1952. And that's going to be a Philadelphia. And then we also got a 1953 here. And that one's going to be a Denver. And roll number 25 gave us another nickel here from the 50s. As you can see, it's a 1955. And it does have a chance to be a semi-key date if it's a Philadelphia. And what do we got there? Oh, we got a Denver. So that is the common one for 55. But you still can check it for a D over S mint mark for the Denver, and I'm definitely not seeing anything there, so that's just the regular 55D, but we'll take it. Halfway through the box. Alright, well, roll number 28 was a pretty good roll. We got our third 1951 Denver right there, so that's three 1951 Denvers, and then look what else we got. Got a 1944. And that's going to be a Philadelphia. 35% silver, wartime nickel. Just check out that mint mark quick. And it looks fine. Okay. But that's cool. We got a silver, a Buffalo. Can we find a proof? Let's hope so. Alright, I'm back after a few rolls here. We're up to roll number 33 now. And we got a few finds here. We had one from the 40s, 1949. And that's going to be a Philadelphia. Not in too bad shape. And then we got a 1951. That's also going to be a Philadelphia. Then a 1956, which is a Denver. And a 1957, which is also a Denver. So, not bad. I'll take it. Two rolls later, roll number 35 we're on. And we got another 1955 here. And that one is going to be a Denver. Pretty average circulation there. And then in roll 35, we also got another silver. This is a 42. I saw the reverse facing me first, so I did see the San Francisco mint mark on the top there. But that's silver number 2 for this box. That's not bad. Let's hope we can get another one. All right, we're finished up to roll number 40. I have 10 rolls left in the box. And on roll 38, we got a 1940. And that one is actually, there we go, a San Francisco, which is pretty cool because being in Pennsylvania, we don't see very many San Francisco mint coins around here. So that's cool. And then got this 1958, which isn't in too bad of condition here. And that's a Philadelphia, so that's definitely the harder one to find out of the 58s. A lot fewer Phillies than there are Denvers out there. Alright, well, I got through a few more rolls. Up to roll number 45, so I now have 5 rolls left in the box. And yeah, we got 4 more from the 40s out of that last few rolls there. So we got a 1940, and that is another San Francisco. That's pretty cool. And we got a 1947 right there, which is a Philadelphia. A 1946, which is also a Philadelphia. And then a 1941, and again a Philadelphia. And then we got 2 from the 50s here. Both being 1953s. This one is a 53 Denver, and then we got a 53 Philadelphia. And then actually in roll 45, I saw the reverse first, and it looked a little strange, so I flipped it over, and we have a 73S proof. So check that out. That's what I saw when I first came up to it, and if you look at it and tilt it in the light, it had just that weird look that proofs usually have, the more mirrored finish in the back there. It is pretty circulated, it's scratched up pretty bad. But, hey, it's a proof. I'll take it. Alright, so I finished up that box, and the last 5 rolls actually had a few things in it. We got our first 2 foreigns for the box, both being Canadian, a 1982 there and a 1993. And then we had 1 for the 40s here, in 1946. And that is a Philadelphia. And then we had a 1953. That is also a Philadelphia. And then a 1955. And that is a Denver. And none of the 55 Denvers were the D over S or anything like that. So they were all just the regular old 55 Denver. But I'll do a wrap up here now for the box, and we are going to have 12 total, not including the silver, for the 1940s. That includes this 46 that we got down here. And then we're going to have 22 total for the 1950s. And that also will be including the 2 that we had down there. Our 2 foreigns, and then the fines for the box is this 1973 proof nickel right here, which is kind of scratched up, but we'll take it. And then we had our nickel-dated 1916, and I'm going to say that that's an S. It's really, really hard to say whether that's a D or an S, but I'm going to say it's an S. But so it's cool to find a proof and a Buffalo in the box. And then we had 2 silvers. A 1944 Philadelphia and a 1942 here, San Francisco. So, pretty cool. A proof at Buffalo and 2 silvers. I'll take that in any box. We didn't get any, no varieties of any kind, and no 2009s. Which is, I don't know, kind of par for me lately. I hardly ever get 2009s anymore. But I guess that's how it goes. So, if you like this hunt, please give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel if you're a new viewer. And thanks for watching, guys. Keep hunting and have a good one.